Hello everybody, this is Mr. Navratil here. We're going to be continuing our Autodesk series. Today we're going to be covering the fourth part, which is called the Trough block. And this is the drawing of it right here. All of our dimensions, our three different views, and then of course the isometric view in the top right. This drawing may seem a little intimidating at first because of the complex curves that happen in the middle here. You can see that two curves coming together create this X. This effect is actually quite easy to accomplish in Autodesk Inventor, and I'm going to go ahead and show you. So, as always, we're going to start off with our overall length and our overall height, which is 4.25 and 2.5. So I'll come to Inventor and I will start a sketch, always on the XY plane. And from here I'll use the rectangle tool, and then I will dimension our length as 4.25, and I'll go ahead and dimension the side, the height, at 2.5. Just double check in there. Yes, 2.5. From here we're all set. We can go ahead and hit finish, and we're going to go and extrude. It's automatically going to select that profile for us. So let's determine our depth. And once again, that's given to you up here. So we're going to go ahead and extrude 1.75. I'll type that in, 1.75. There is our outermost block of clay. Now, to go ahead and create this effect of these curves kind of conjoining in the middle, we are simply going to be using our circle tool and our extrude tool to create this trough effect. And to do that, we'll come to Inventor. I'm going to go ahead and start with the right side here, so I'll start a sketch, and I'm going to use my circle tool. When you are using a tool like this, if you come up to one of the edges and you see that the dot kind of snaps into place as a green dot, you can assume that that is telling you the program understands you want it directly in the middle. So we can kind of shortcut sometimes in terms of dimensioning this exactly in the middle, as the drawing states that it is. We can go ahead and just start on that green dot, knowing we're in the middle, and just draw a circle. That way I don't have to dimension from the side to the center. What I do have to dimension, though, is the size of the circle itself. So if we look at our dimension here, it says the radius is 0.75. In Inventor, when you are dimensioning a circle, it asks for the diameter, not the radius. So we'll go ahead and go back. We'll hit the dimension tool. If the radius is 0.75, the diameter of this circle is going to then be 1.5. And you can see that it very much resembles the drawing. From here, I'm all set. I can hit Finish 2D Sketch. And I'm going to go ahead and hit the Extrude tool. We're going to select that profile. Instead of adding material on, we're going to want to cut it away, and then set the distance to the entire length, which is 4.25. And I'll hit OK. So we have half of our trough done. The second one, if we go back to the drawing, goes from this side and over. So I will start a sketch here. And again, when I go to make that circle, I'm going to come up to the top, kind of shortcut a little bit, and constrain it with that green dot. If I click there, I know that it's directly in the center of this object. But again, I still have to dimension the circle itself. And the diameter again is going to be 1.5. From here I can finish, use my extrude tool, and I want to cut, and this time you only ever want to cut as far as you need to in case you want to put something else on the other side. So in this case it's, I believe, 1.75. Just double check here. Yes, 1.75. And then I'll hit OK. From there, if we look at the top, you can see we've constructed that complex curve X that happens in the middle there when two cylindrical extrusions kind of come together. So that's the trough block. Thanks for watching.